I'm Earl Stewart. I welcome you to Earl Stewart on Cars Mystery Shopping Report. Now I'll get to my mystery shopping report of Cochran Toyota. North Huntingdon is where they're located. That's near about 20 miles from Pittsburgh. Agent Lightning was up in the Keystone State for this week's mystery shop. Her target was Cochran Toyota, North Huntingdon, Pennsylvania. They have a respectable 4.6 Google rating. That's quite good. And their website promises that you will enjoy car buying your way with Expressway. A streamlined online buying process where you can complete all of your purchases from your home. That's good. That's the way buying is going. Everything's going to be online. Here's a report. I'm speaking as if I were Agent Lightning, our extremely talented mystery shopper. I arrived at a Cochran Toyota around mid-morning and entered through the side door. As I walked to the showroom, I noticed a gentleman who was glued to his computer screen. He stood up, approached me, introducing himself as Chad, asking me if there was anything he could assist me with. I inquired about a Toyota Highlander XLE I'd seen online and showed him the ad on my phone. It displayed an MSRP of $44,077 with savings of $3,042, leaving a clear-cut price of $41,035. Now, that's a pretty definite ad. First, it's got the MSRP, and that way it allows you to shop and compare that vehicle with other Toyota dealers. And then it says a savings of $3,042, and the clear-cut price is $41,035. Now, we're not sure if clear-cut is out the door, but we're going to find out. What you want is the out-the-door price. Chad pointed out to the lot and confirmed that they did indeed have the Highlander in stock. Okay, they passed the first test. It wasn't bait and switch. The car advertised was there. He kindly asked if I could wait for 3 minutes while he finished up his computer work. He was very friendly, so I agreed and took a seat. After a brief wait, Chad returned. He requested my driver's license and retrieved the keys. We headed outside where Chad commented on the humidity of the day. I mentioned that I was accustomed to way higher temperatures in Florida. There was nothing compared to my home. We shared a friendly chuckle and continued to the Highlander. While we walked around the vehicle, I checked out the window sticker. It matched the MSRP. So far, so good. In the online ad of $44,077, and to my pleasant surprise, there was no addendum sticker. Chad went into his presentation, was very knowledgeable. He explained that this particular Highlander was on discount due to it being a front-wheel drive model, not all-wheel drive. So remember, we're in Pennsylvania. These models were less popular in area due to snowy conditions. I told him this obviously did not concern me, being a Floridian. So we proceeded with a test drive. Upon our return, Chad asked me for my thoughts on the vehicle. I expressed my interest and asked to see what my bottom line would be. Chad assured me he would provide those details. He then asked whether I was considering buying or leasing. You're going to hear that all the time, folks. Standard operating procedure at car dealerships. I explained my flexibility with either cash or financing, depending on the terms. It's a good answer. Chad then handed me a sheet outlining financing and lease interest rates based on the different credit tiers. Well, lease, or they call them lease factors, and it's the same thing as an interest rate. Curious about paying in cash, I asked if there were any cash discounts available. A lot of people think there are, and there aren't. Chad said the pricing would be the same regardless of the payment method. Now, interestingly, we had a mystery shopping report very recently where they said right out front, if you finance, we're going to charge you less. If you pay cash, we're going to charge you more. You rarely hear that. They would need to work out the sales tax, the registration fees due to my out-of-state status. He then printed out a sheet displaying my total out the door. Very simple, and the only thing they added to the clear-cut price was sales tax, and then that's where they stuck in a little bit here. Estimated registration and fees, $692. Total purchase price, $44,190. On the second page of the printout, it explained that the registration and fees were comprised of a $238 DM fee, which is a little unusual terminology. Yeah. And then a confession of a $449 dock fee, which is a junk fee, and $5, which is hardly worth mentioning. That is a government fee. That's a tire fee. Before we concluded, Chad encouraged me to reach out if I had any questions and said he looked forward to seeing me again soon.
Was the clear price, was it the out the door? It was not.
It was not. No, the clear-cut price had sales tax, estimated registration and fees.
$400 on it.
Yeah, and they got a $449 dock fee. I'm just hoping the $238 DMV fee was legit.
But that discount was legit, though.
Yeah, the discount was legit. So it was a low-scale junk fee is my, not a lot of junk fees, $449. And every time I go over one of these mystery shopping reports, I always remember that the salespeople oftentimes don't know the truth either. Mm-hmm. They don't know what a dock fee is. I mean, they don't explain to new salesmen in their training procedures that this is a hidden profit to the dealer.
Yeah, they only find out when they get promoted.
They find out when they get to be managers.
Right.
Right.
All right, we're going to let you in on a few things here.
That's because they get paid. They say that's a very interesting comment because a lot of people don't realize that the junk fees are not part of the salesman's commission.
Right.
So a salesman gets paid typically 25% of what the dealer says the profit is. Now, the dealer is not telling the salesman the truth either, right, because they put these dealer-installed accessories, junk fees, and other garbage into the selling price. Right. And they're screwing the customer, and they're screwing the salesman. So if there's $1,000 of junk in the advertised price that they pay, it's costing the salesman $250 because he's supposed to get He's supposed to get 25% on the profit. Well, they're not telling them about all the profit.
They hate it. The salespeople hate it because it's a difficult thing to overcome. It creates a conflict between them, and they're doing it for nothing. And even the sales managers, you got to go up pretty high to find an employee at the dealership that actually gets paid on the junk fees. Usually, it's just the dealer himself, the owner. And it's kind of money to sweep from the sale, or somebody who's in the upper management, and that just gets set off to the side, and everybody gets paid on what remains.
Yeah. So there you have it. It's every time we go out of state or go into a different region, I always marvel at the difference, and I think about the fact that if you're an honest dealer and somebody gives you a dealership in the middle of South Florida and says, okay, go sell cars, you become a lying, cheating thief. You have to
survive. Stay honest for long.
Because if you try to be honest in South Florida and you put your out-the-door price in your advertising, nobody will come in because they will go to the dealer that'll advertise $1,000 less than your price, and you never see that customer, and he doesn't care because he's adding the junk fees and raising the price, and the customer doesn't know it. Okay, we got to vote.
I'm going to give him a B+. Rick, let's jump over to you.
I think I'm going with A-.
My grade this morning is going to be an A for Cochran Toyota.
I'm going to go with a B+. That's a good place to buy a car. Our recommendation is shave your shoe leather and your gas driving around town. Online is the only way to go. And if you're not an online kind of a person, find a son or a daughter or a friend or somebody that's online, because you're really wasting your time. Hi, this is Earl Stewart. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to be notified of new videos that we post to our YouTube channel, simply click on the subscribe button and the bell icon in the lower right-hand side of the screen.